Jews make up one of the smallest minorities in Russia, but the sense of community with the rest of the Jewish population in the territories of the former Soviet Union is very strong, or was. The Russian invasion of Ukraine has caused an emotional and political fracture between Russian and Ukrainian Jews.
I would
say that I see at a personal level a deterioration of relations between the Russian and Ukrainian Jews. In other words, the politically active Ukrainian Jews tend to blame the Russian Jews that they do not protest enough against the invasion of Ukraine.
Among those who did protest was the man who for 30 years served as chief rabbi of Moscow, Pinchas Goldschmidt. He openly criticized Putin's military adventure and ultimately had to leave the country. Goldschmidt, now in Israel, has expressed pessimism about the future, telling reporters recently there are many dark clouds on the horizon for Russian Jews. For some, nothing guarantees that the anti-Semitism seen during the Soviet era will not return.
There was nothing drawn from it. What was going on during, say, the catastrophe of those years, it might happen in any place or time. It does not depend on whether we remember it.
During the last decade, the Jewish community in Russia has grown remarkably. Many families who left for Israel in the 1990s decided to return. Kindergartens, like this one on the outskirts of Moscow, and other Jewish cultural centers are evidence of a growing population. But it appears this trend has turned since Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
After the beginning of the Russia's special operation in Ukraine, economic, political, and all other factors led to a huge amount of people who either left or started thinking of leaving.
Some Jewish families who have or are eligible for Israeli citizenship are now wondering if Russia is still the best place for their children.
We're open to all ideas, but Russia has currently changed drastically. I have no idea how it will all progress in the future in light of the latest events. Before February, it was comfortable living in Russia. Moscow is among the well-developed cities.
Jews who are against the Russian military operation in Ukraine cannot say it openly on camera. Like for other Russians, the risk is high, but they are saying it with their actions, leaving the country by the thousands since last February.